Hi, welcome to Barb's Craft Room. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fun fold card. I actually did one ahead of time so that I would be prepared to explain it to you properly. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, this, I don't know the name of it, but it opens like this, and it opens like this. Two-sided fold, and I made it so you tuck the top part under like that. Cute, right? So I'm going to show you how we make it. We're going to take an 8.5 by 11. I'm going to make it a different color. This is called Secret Sea. So we're going to use Secret Sea. And this one is called Strawberry Slush. The paper we're going to use is from Stampin' Up's Homemade Sweetness. And one of the papers has little ladybugs and flowers. And the colors on this are Secret Sea and Strawberry Slush. So I thought that would be perfect to match with it. So first of all, you take your 8.5 by 11, and on the 8.5 side, you put it in at 4 1/4, and you score it. Then you turn it to 5 1/2. Turn it on the 11-inch side and score it at 5 1/2. Sometimes the scoring works well and sometimes it don't. So I fold it, and then we're going to remove the, well, I'm going to turn it around. So this is the way it folds. I'm going to remove the upper left panel. So the upper left panel, and if I stand up, I get a better work on it. Okay, so when you pull this blade down, there is actually a little marker here that tells you when you've reached your line. Then I'm going to turn it, line it up again, and go by the markers on both sides. And you can actually feel it cut what you need off. Put that aside, you can use it for another card. Then you're going to take this right side and you're going to cut it from right to left. I'm sorry, you're going to cut it from left to right. So you lay it in on the line, and we're going to cut. And you have a triangle that you can use in something else. The bottom half, you will line it up and cut it from right to left. There we go. These two triangles and the square, you can just save them for another card. And that's what it looks like plain. Then you take a 6 by 6 paper. This one is part of that sweetness. But what you need is a 4-inch by 5 1/4 so that it will give a little line around your card. When you layer it, it will give it a little line. So this just shows you need to go from right to left. If you cut it the other way, it's not that big of a deal because it's printed on both sides. You'll just have a different pattern on the top. Because it's two-sided, it makes a really beautiful card. What am I doing? This goes over there. Then we will glue them down. It is a very simple fun fold card. Very simple fun fold. And because this goes on the bottom, it's two patterns. If you wanted to make the same pattern on the bottom, you would just cut two pieces of 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4 and line them up together. So there's the card. I decided I wanted to use this Scalloped Wishes die. So I used the stamp and the die, and I cut out this particular pattern right here. I thought it was really pretty. This is in the new catalog, so it's still available. A real smart thing to do would be to burnish your lines so they stay down as much as possible. This will sit right here, and that looks pretty as it is right now. So I'm only going to put glue on this portion. I put my finger there so I know how much glue I need to put it there. And line that up nice and straight. I'm going to put this plug back in here because it's not coming out well. Seems like I have this problem every time I film. It's just something about using this small glue thing. Anyhow, I have also used this Hello Ladybug stamp set. Not sure if it's available, but you can use anything you have, but because it has ladybugs on here, that's why I chose this, is I thought it would be really cute, and it is. So first I'm going to put this leaf here, like that. I'm going to put some glue on here and just put this leaf on there. Like magic, if you take a dimensional, which is a foam dot, and you put it on the ladybug, but you don't put it up too far, that's where you'll be able to tuck in and it will hold down your doily or whatever you want to call that. The ladybug needs wings. The wings are just going to glue it on. And I also cut out some cute little flowers from the, Which die set was that? The Ladybug? No. It was from the Scalloped Wishes dies. It has cute little flowers right here. And I thought they would be really cute on here. This one has the strawberry one. The other card has white ones. You can put these wherever you want. You can put them wherever you want. So I'm going to change it up a little bit so that this card is a little bit different than the other one. Then I did a happy birthday from the Fabulous Sayings stamp set. I didn't use just one stamp set. I make a lot of birthday cards, so I like to play around with all the different fonts and all of that. So this one just kind of fit perfectly. Now you can stamp this on here, but I wanted to pre-make it so that it would be easier to put it on here. There it is. Beautiful. And this, well, wonder where I put that. Okay, I have a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece. That's going to go right here in the inside. But before I stamp it, and before I glue it in, I want to stamp it. That way, if I make a mistake, I can flip it over. Sometimes making cards, stamping, sometimes you make a mistake. I'm going to put this little ladybug here because he's small, and when I close this, you don't see him. And this little birthday wish says, "May your greatest wish come true." I'm just going to put that right above the ladybug. And since it looks great, I'm going to close this up so I don't get my card a little messy with the ink being open. Glue this section in my card. So cute, right? So cute. So cute. The last thing that I have is some dots. My desk is a mess. And these dots are called strawberries and dots. Since the card has Secret C, I'm going to use these Secret C dots for the center of the card, of the flower, not of the card. You can put a little glue under these if you want, just to make sure they don't come off. But if you press really hard, they usually stay on. And there's the card. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. I hope you try it. It's a fairly easy card to make. And if you do make one, whatever design you put on top of it to keep it closed, post a picture so I can see. I would love to see your designs. Pretty. Thanks for watching. Have a really blessed rest of your Sunday. Bye now.